already reported a little bit. Did a reaction to Tough News TV. Um, as far as the Foxy Brown testifying, and because she was in his book, she was in the book. Remember, uh, when they got ready to unalive Tupac, Kefi D had written in his book that well, first of all, let me start over. Kefi D is saying that he was not in the States, right? But in his book, he writes he was in the state, and he wrote that he walked up to a car, or somebody walked up to the car. Then he saw Foxy Brown sitting in the car. He asked her to get out. He motioned the guy to get in. That's who he passed the pow pow to, or whatever, something like that. And that's how Foxy Brown gets into it. Foxy Brown, I mean, that was 20 years ago, so that was a while ago. I don't know if she still remembers it or not, but if she remembers, tell it, tell it, tell it. I mean, don't brag that you're going to tell it, because, ooh, that's a dangerous situation right here. I mean, just by her name being in the book, and now she now is saying, okay, now I'm doing the Tisa Tell's reaction. I'm reacting to her video because Tough News, I did do his. Hey Kelly, Keegan. But I did do his, and okay, but Tisa's is different. You know, she's hype. She's hype. I love doing Tisa. I do. All right, love you too, Kelly Keegan. All right, here we go. Okay, because it said Foxy Brown exposes everyone. Foxy Brown testimony may take down Diddy and Jay Z empire slash feds tag her as a star witness, right? All right, here we go. All right.
What's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you were Foxy Brown, you could be set to take down Diddy, Jay-Z, and most importantly, whoever is the one that bought Tupac. You guys, what am I talking about? Various publications, including The Source, Complex, All Star Hip Hop, are reporting that Foxy Brown is named as a key witness in the Tupac Shakur murking trial. According to recent reports, Brooklyn rapper Foxy Brown is now recognized as a key witness in the prosecution of the Tupac murking trial. Prosecutors are seeking to have Foxy Brown act as a witness and provide evidence that reputed Southside Crip Dwayne Kefi D was in Las Vegas on September 7, 1996, something that Kefi D has denied. Now, first of all, why would Foxy Brown remember Kefi D after 20 years? And I'm not even being 30 years. And I'm not even being a little funny. Why would she remember? But more important, people are saying that Diddy has something to worry about. Let's not forget that Foxy Brown was there at the beginning of hip hop. People have surmised, according to Kefi D's own statements, even though he's backtracking, that Diddy had something to do with Tupac's murking. People are now starting to speculate whether Diddy had something to do with Biggie's murking. On top of that, there is this interesting business relationship between Jay-Z and Diddy. Now listen, I am not saying that Jay-Z was involved in the freak offs or anything like that. I am saying that reputable sources are saying that Jay-Z and Diddy have a lot of business together. Why is that important? Because Jay-Z has a lot of business with Diddy. However, Diddy's trial, CNN is reporting, has moved beyond Smex trafficking, and it's moved into RICO, right? Bang bang trafficking, drug trafficking, but more importantly, money laundering. The money laundering is what people are saying that the feds can prove that, and the feds are taking longer to indict Diddy because they swear they can prove it, and I believe they can, right? They're saying that when it comes to um, the money laundering or alleged money laundering, if that can be proven, and Diddy does maintain that he is 100% completely innocent, he has not had his date in court, you never know. He actually could really be vindicated, and I know, but really be vindicated and beat all charges if charges come up. So we will wait to see. But for right now, let's talk about what the streets are saying and what it's looking like. The money laundering is very interesting because money laundering are part of RICO conspiracy charges. If you know the RICO conspiracy charging and money laundering is what they took down the Italian mafias, the Jewish mafias. That's usually how the BMF. That's usually how they get criminal organizations. Why is that important? Because people are saying whether they knew about it or not, a lot of Diddy's things and how he was able to show this type of wealth is he was involved in washing that money. And money laundering can start all the way back from when Diddy allegedly first took, according to Cassie's lawyer, Douglas Wigmore, first took payments from the BMF, the Black Mafia family, to help found Bad Boy, right? And Diddy was paying them back for their investment, paying them their interest on the investment, all the way to today. That means
Y'all, please subscribe and like my video. Y'all know I couldn't play it all the way through. I don't want to get um whatchamacallit. Uh hello, Naomi Durox and Kelly Keegan. Y'all, please subscribe to my video, like and share. But please subscribe and like. Please help me out, help me grow, please. Alright. But the reason I think Foxy Brown will remember is who would forget you getting out of car, a man getting in it, and then you hear some shooting, and then you hear about your pow, excuse me, YouTube. And then you hear about Tupac. Okay, that's how she will remember, because it'll be a traumatic thing in her brain, memory in her brain. That's how I think she will remember it. And this is not truth or dare. This is TV video reactions right now. Okay, thank you. Here we go. All right.
business that Diddy got into with that money, the business he got into Jay-Z, could potentially fall under that RICO Act. And if Jay-Z knew about where Diddy was getting his money, I mean, you can figure that out for themselves. So anyway, why is this important? Because if they go as far back as when Bad Boy was first founded for those RICO charges, you know Foxy Brown came about up in that age around that time. She was very mixy. She knew what was going on. People say the industry actually drove her crazy. She was very, very close to Jay-Z. I have heard rumors back in the day they actually used to date, but let me know if you've heard those same rumors. But that doesn't even matter. The point is, Foxy Brown back then was the it girl. She was super, super mixy. And they're saying that if she is involved in the Kefi D trial, then she actually might be called into the Diddy trial too. Why? Because it looks like that Foxy Brown is a willing witness to actually say what she knows happened there. Please, I'm just has my finger crossed that Foxy Brown is not on any of Diddy's tapes, if you know what I mean. They're saying prosecutors are seeking to have Foxy act as a witness and provide evidence that reputed Southside Crip Dwayne Kefi D Davis his assertions that he was not in Las Vegas on September 7, 1996. The Clark County District Attorney's Office is farming a list of witnesses that can place Keith in Vegas on the night of Pac's passing. But Keith says that there is no proof that he was ever in Sin City on that fateful night in September. According to reports, Foxy allegedly saw Keith D in Vegas and even interacted with him before Pac's shooting later on that night. Now, if this is true, this is explosive. I mean, I give it to Keith D. I would have said I would have said the same thing. Like, no, I wasn't there. What? Because it's 30 years ago. But again, I wonder what Foxy's interactions with Kefi D is. Now, in the book, right, Kefi D admitted to meeting with Foxy the night of Pac's murking, but now says that anything he said in that book was fabricated. This is what he said. As I walked up to the driver's side window, I noticed that the rapper Foxy Brown was in the car with Eric Von Zip. So he instructed her to step out the car and motioned for me to jump in. Zip had a hidden compartment that he opened, reached in, and pulled a black 40 Glock out. He turned to me and said, "It's time to give money." Zip handed me a 17-shot pow pow, which I promptly put down the back waist of my pants. I hopped out the car, held the door open for Foxy Brown to get back in, and closed the door, and they pulled off. Yo. But then again, maybe she does remember this. Prosecutors are now trying to get Foxy, whose real name is Inga Mershon, to corroborate the story told in his book on the witness stand. The trial's been pushed back to November, with Davis's new lawyer asking for more time to go over the case's discovery. 60-year-old Davis is currently sitting behind bars on a $750K bail, but could go home. He could go home on an ankle monitor if he can come up with the bail money. What in the world? Let me tell you something. What y'all think? You think Foxy's gonna? I mean, I guess now I see how Foxy could actually remember that. But again, people are saying that Foxy will be used in much more than just that. She is a willing witness. And apparently whatever is going on with Diddy, don't forget, Diddy is implicated in this Pac mess. Let's also not forget Diddy, Foxy, Jay-Z, they were running all that stuff all back then. We will have to wait until the indictment comes out to actually find out what is in the indictment. Baby, I'm waiting with bated breath. But I'll tell you one thing. The feds, according to everybody, are dotting their I's, crossing their T's. And baby, it does not look like he is going to get out of this anytime soon. Listen, Diddy's own children have been quiet. Thank God Christian Combs stopped making his little struggle rap diss to the feds, because the feds dropped a mixtape on him. Anyway, you guys, let me know what you think in the comments. I will be covering this, the whole trial. I will be going live tomorrow. I know there is so much legal work. I missed why I had the flu, but baby, it's better late than never. We're going to have a grand old time tomorrow. So make sure you turn your notifications on. I will talk to y'all soon. Bye.
Okay. Well. All right, Foxy. Lord, I know you hate that. Man. But yeah, tomorrow I'll be playing. I won't do too much because y'all know I got to hit them 12 hours in the morning. But I'm going to do the best I can once I get home and get all showered and all that stuff. But anyway, I enjoyed spending time with y'all today, the few hours that I got to do. I'm going to call again and check on my mom before she goes to sleep. And I love y'all. Y'all be safe out there. And don't forget, I made a video. I'm tripping, y'all. My granddaughter just messaged me. Anyway, yeah, I made a thing, like, if you want me to do reactions for your videos, all you have to do is send it to my Gmail, and I put it at the bottom, okay? And I will do reactions for your videos, whatever your video is, within reason, of course. Okay? And I'll see y'all later. Good night. I love y'all. And it's been a great day to me. My mom's out the hospital. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. Love y'all. Pray for my mom. Pray for everybody in the world. And I'll be praying for y'all. Good night.